international educator.
Welcome, Class 5 Mathematics learner. The presenter of today's lesson is Mr. Kago. The topic of the day is numbers, and the subtopic of the day is greatest common divisor, commonly known as the GCD. The greatest common divisor can also be called the highest common factor. Karibu. For us to understand this in a better and a clear way, we have to go, we are going to use two methods. One, we are going to use what is called the divisor method, and secondly, we are going to use the short method. To start us off is the divisor method. In your previous classes, you learned about the divisor. And I'm going to give an example of 6. 6 has several divisors. 6 can be divided by 1 to give us 6. 6 can be divided by 2 to give us 3. And 3 can as well divide 6 to give us 2. And 6 can be divided by 6 or itself to give us 1. Therefore, the divisors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. So that is one of the area through which we are going to consider in finding the greatest common divisors or the highest common factor on that. We are going to consider a few examples. Basically, we are going to go, we shall consider 2 or 3 examples. Then I'll give you a simple activity which we shall do together, and perhaps you do extra work after the lesson. Our example is here. What is the GCD of 14 and 21? The next one will be the GCD for 18 and 24. And the last one will be the GCD of 32, 48, and 64. I am going to consider the first one, finding the GCD of 14 and 21. Now, it is important for us to check the divisors of 14 and the divisors of 21. So, 14, the divisors of 14 include 1, because 1 times 14 will give us 14. 2, because 2 times 7 is going to give us 14. 7 is also a divisor because 7 times 2 is going to give us 14. And 14 is also its own divisor because 14 times 1 is 14. Now, the divisors of 21 include 1, 3, 7, and 21. Of course, following the example that we have said, for example, 1 times 21 will give us 21. 3 times 7 will give us 21. 7 times 3 will give us 21. And 21 times 1 will give us 21. So the divisors of 14 are 2, 7, 1, 2, 7, 14, and the divisors of 21 are 1, 3, 7, and 21.